Cyber liability is one of the most talked about topics in the professional lines world, but what I think is an interesting take on it that you were discussing the other day was the rate environment surrounding cyber. So talk to me about what you're seeing and what you really predict happening in this line.
Yeah, of course. It's no secret, cyber liability has been one of the tougher lines of business the last few years. The COVID years a few years ago really hardened the market, reducing capacity with markets, increasing non-renewals, adding exclusions, and just making it tough for any retail broker to find coverage. This year, 2023, the market has certainly softened, and I feel that it's been an overcorrection. Carriers are still seeing claims, they're still seeing extortion and ransomware claims, but with added capacity in the market, carriers are offering terms where maybe they wouldn't have been a couple of years ago. Now, as claims continue to come in and the frequency is still going up, I expect that in 2024, the willingness of these carriers to offer terms will go down. Some of these new MGAs, some of these new appetite guidelines may start to tighten.
With cyber softening a little bit in 2023 and capacity being more readily available, I would imagine that that is meaning that retail agents are going direct a lot more than working with the wholesaler. But just because you have direct markets for cyber doesn't necessarily mean that you shouldn't still bring in a wholesale partner. So talk about the value that you and your team bring to that equation.
100%. These markets, these direct markets that our retailers have been using, they got out of the space during the COVID years. This year, as they've entered back into it, our retailers have been using them, but I suspect that they will change their appetite up again next year. Now, the importance of using, or the value in using a wholesale broker is we can maintain the continuity on the account, understand the account, where if we run into a non-renewal or we run into capacity issues, we know the ins and outs to every risk and can help find more markets to come in. Our access to the marketplace is 10 to 15 times what a retailer may have. Our specialty in the product allows us to know what's going on in the marketplace, where should we be getting full limits for sublimits, which exclusions shouldn't be on there, and which enhancements we can offer to any given risk. In addition to all of that, unlike a lot of the standard P&C lines, cyber liability is not standardized through ISO. They don't have a standard template form that every carrier is using. Even more concerning is a lot of the carriers use the same terminology but may mean different things. So a wholesale broker like ourselves, we are educated on what each carrier is offering. We're educated on where one carrier may be stronger than another, and we take the time to get to know the product that we're putting out there for our clients.